All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Too Easy Sports Betting. I'm Trice Too Easy. Guys, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. If you've been here, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. It helps me and my channel a lot. And lastly, if you'd like to join my sports betting community in Discord, it'll be in the pinned comment and in the description of the video. Okay, we'll review yesterday, go over that, how yesterday went for me as a whole. Then we'll go over some player props and some of the sides that I got on for max value at the beginning of the day at like 4 a.m. Then we'll go over the slate, review each game in detail, talk about the pitching matchups, the batting matchups, what I like, what I don't like. Again, guys, can't stress this enough. If it has a price on it and I say I put money on it, then I'm betting it personally. If it doesn't have a price and I don't say I'm betting it, it's just a lean, it's just a thought, but it's something that I didn't actually play. Okay, so to review yesterday, again, 5.97% ROI, which is fucking insane. 18 wins, 22 losses, still go up 6% and 2.3 more units. We're up almost 40 units in 4 days since I went back to EV betting. It's just so ridiculous. Again, as always, guys, outliers in the description, free link for 7 days. It has a positive EV tool. I use it every day. It's the greatest sports betting tool there is. All right. Anyways, to review the props that I got on for some really good value. The first one on the Padres is Randy Vasquez to go under 3.5 strikes. So I was able to lock this one in. I played this at 3:19 a.m. As you guys know, I set an alarm at 3 a.m. because that's when the lines kind of start to drop for baseball and you can get these really good prices. So to 3 to 4 a.m., I'm up for that hour trying to lock in good plays. I got Randy under 3.5 at minus 136. On FanDuel, it's now minus 152, and every other book has plummeted the odds and pushed it way down. Randy just doesn't get a lot of strikeouts. Now he's versus the Cubs, who aren't striking out and see the ball damn near perfectly. There's about a 4% edge on there, which is nuts. Guys, most sides have a 1 to 2% edge if you're lucky. To get a 4 to 5% on a prop is crazy. So getting 4% of an edge there and just a great play. I would still consider this for a parlay, or if you guys like to play, I would still play this as he just doesn't get a lot of strikeouts. Next, guys, on the Braves, Jared Kelenic to get a hit. So I locked this play in. I got this one at 7:45 a.m. actually, as soon as I actually woke up for the day, a little bit after I had already got my coffee. I got this at minus 115. If you look on the season, not great, only 40%, but historically versus Kevin Gausman, he's excellent. He has 6 at bats and has 2 hits. So, I mean, he just really tends to do well versus Kevin Gausman. The line is now way down at 135. Other books are 150, 155. I got it locked in at minus 115. I did post this in Discord as soon as I saw it, so I hope a lot of you guys got that play. And then lastly, I got the Cubs and the Padres, the first 5 innings over 4.5. And I got about a 5% edge on there. I actually got this at plus 106. And as you can see, the lines are starting to push down. FanDuel's now minus 102. Caesars minus 105. ESPN and DraftKings 115, 110. So slowly it keeps going down. The game's total keeps getting pushed up and this keeps getting pushed down. So I don't know how much I like it. I think Shooter's going to deal, and I think Randy's solid. So I'm a little confused as to why it keeps getting pushed down, but the books know more than I do. I'm just playing a numbers game at this point. No need to get too complicated with it. The books think it's going over for the first 5. I can get a good price on it. Give it to me. So those are the 3 plays I got for really good value so far today. I'm going to continue, bitch, to try to snipe more as the day goes on. Okay, let's get into the actual show and do this slate review and talk about these games for today. First one, let me get situated. Hold on, let me get my notes here. Get everything pulled up properly. All right, first one, we got the Nationals and we have the Pirates. Guys, I played the Nationals team total over 3.5 only because I believe I have a really big edge here. I think that this game should be pretty damn high scoring. So first things first, the pitching matchup, you got Jake Dogshit Irvin and you got Mitch Can't Pitch Keller for the Pirates. So Jake Irvin is ass. Man, he's bad. But in his defense, he has seen some good lineups. He faced the Phillies, the Diamondbacks, and the Dodgers. So where I'm not going to say he's ass, I'm just going to say he is cheeks, okay? He's not quite fully ass yet, but he's definitely cheeks. He's got 16 innings pitched. He has 18 hits, 10 earned runs, 4 homers, and 6 walks. This is disgusting stuff. But again, Phillies, D-backs, and Dodgers. He's been kind of thrown into the meat grinder, and he's going 5-6 innings. So, I mean, that's tough. He's taxing his arm a lot. I think he's manageable, especially versus a team like the Pirates. I think he'll do fine, but I still worry anytime you got a guy around a 6 ERA. On the flip end of this, you got Mitch Can't Pitch Keller. He's actually pitching really well. There's something you got to take into consideration when you're looking at pitching stats, and it's the facts of did they play the Yankees or the Dodgers. The Yankees happened to come out here versus him one time and shell the fuck out of him. He went 3 innings, 8 hits, 7 earned runs, and 4 walks. They destroyed his ERA and his stats. He's also gone versus the Marlins in St. Louis, and if you just do those 2 games, he has 13 innings pitched with 9 hits and 1 run and 2 walks. So if you take the Yankees out of the equation, he looks pretty damn good. The problem is the Nationals bats are on fire and they're scoring every game. Yesterday, they reversed Paul Skeens, possibly the best pitcher in baseball. They couldn't have looked any worse. They couldn't have left more runners on base, and they still scored 3. And they look terrible. Like, they have not looked that bad in days, and they still scored 3. After going versus Paul and now you're versus Mitch Keller, this should be night and day easy for them. I'm on the Nationals team total over 3.5 at -125. I did play this. Next game, guys, Mariners and the Reds. So I am going to back my Reds here. One of my favorite spot to back my Reds is when Nick Lodolo pitches, as they always tend to perform for him, and they always tend to help him get a dub. The Reds have played the Giants twice, possibly the best, Nick Lodolo faced the Giants twice, possibly one of the best teams in baseball, and the Brewers. He has a .96 ERA. You heard it right. Lodolo has a .96 ERA. On the flip end of this, you have Luis Castillo. He has a 2.12 ERA. He is a dog. I'm not even going to sit here and try to plead a case that Nick Lodolo is so much better than Luis Castillo. This is the good Luis Castillo on the Mariners. Luis has seen the Athletics, the Tigers, the best team in baseball, and the Astros. He's gone 17 innings, 13 hits, 4 runs, 2 homers, 6 walks. Really, really fucking good. Nick Lodolo, 18 innings, 12 hits, 2 runs, 1 homer, 1 walk. Lights the fuck out Nick Lodolo is. So when it comes to the pitching matchup, I think you have to give an advantage to Nick, but not massively. But I do think he looks like top 2-3 pitchers in baseball. He's unfucking touchable. And that was versus the Giants. And don't say shit because they're hitting everybody. And he shut them the fuck out. So I give the advantage to the Reds. And on top of that, this game is at home at Great American Ballpark. The wind is blowing like 15 miles per hour out the fucking park, by the way. So I think that, though I do think the game is pretty low scoring due to how good these 2 pitchers are and the fact that they don't give up home runs, I think the Reds have a big advantage with a lot of them guys being left-handed, able to send it to the shallow right field. I think Luis Castillo is in trouble. And the problem is, if the Reds even hit 1 or 2 home runs, or even score a couple runs, the Mariners cannot score to save their lives. So unless Luis just shuts the Reds out, I don't see any way that the Mariners win. I'm on the Reds first 5, and then I'm on the Reds money line at +108. I love the prices. I had to bet it. Okay, next game. Diamondbacks and the Marlins. You got Merrill, I am fucking trash, Kelly. And on the flip end of that, you got Connor, I am fucking trash, Gillespie. I shouldn't say that they're just both below average. In my opinion, these guys are not very good. Merrill Kelly, he has gone, 14 innings. He's gotten hit 15 times. He's given up, fucking calculator, 10, 11, 12 runs, 3 homers, and 9 walks. That is fucking awful. Awful. Okay? But on the flip end, you have Connor Gillespie. He's only seen the Pirates and he saw the Mets twice. 14 innings, 11 hits, fucking 6 runs, 2 homers, and 5 walks. So he looks like shit too. The biggest difference here is Merrill Kelly has actually seen some competition. He faced the Cubs, the Yankees, and the Orioles with those stats. So the stats are kind of understandable. So here, I would probably lean the Diamondbacks. I think they have I think Merrill Kelly's better than Connor Gillespie. I think he's just seen some of the top teams' bats in baseball. So I think his stats are a bit, skewed. That said, I can't put no money on it because I'm not laying 165 with Merrill Kelly. I'm also not going to lay the run line. The total's at 8.5, which I think is pretty fair. And I believe the wind's zooming inward, so I don't expect many home runs. I just faded it. I just don't like it. I don't have a good read on it, and I don't like the game. I didn't put no capital out. I don't think I'll get it back. I'm out. Okay, next game. We got the Giants and the Phillies. This should be an interesting game, guys. I never back the Phillies. I never bet the Phillies. But if there is one time you back the Phillies, it's today. If there's one time you're going to put money on the Phillies and pull the trigger and fade the Giants, who are possibly the best team in baseball, you'll want to fade them here. You have Justin Verlander, who looks like fucking Louis Litz from Suits. Let me see if I can pull this up for you guys so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Let me see. Justin Verlander. Fuck it. No, I'm going to show you guys. Justin Verlander. You know what? Fuck it, I ain't going to go into it right now. Justin Verlander looks like Louis Litt. That's the first thing you got to consider. He's also ass. He has 16 innings pitched. He has 12 innings pitched, 16 hits, 10 earned runs, 2 home runs, and 6 walks. Do you know how ass that is? I'm going to tell you again. 12 innings pitched with 16 hits and 10 earned runs. And that's lucky because the 2 teams he's versed was the 2 worst bats in baseball, the Reds twice and the Mariners. So he faced 2 teams who can't hit the ball and still has only went 12 innings and has given up fucking 16 hits with 10 runs and 2 homers and 6 walks versus these guys. He is so bad. Justin Verlander is so ass. I don't know how you could ever want to back him, he's on the best fucking team, and I still wouldn't put a cent on him. And then on the flip end, you have Jesus Luzardo for the Phillies. 3 games pitched. He saw the Nationals, who are hitting the ball very well. He saw the Dodgers, who have one of the best lineups in baseball, and he saw the Braves, who are ass, but still. He has gone, let me pull out the calculator, 18 innings pitched, 18 innings pitched, 13 hits, 3 runs, 1 homer. He's lights out, lights the fuck out, 1.5 ERA, no one can touch him. Literally nobody can touch him. You face the Nationals, the Dodgers, and the Braves and only give up 3 home runs. And mind you, the Nationals had 2 solo bombs where his ERA would look even better. And it was a windy fucking day. The ball was gonna go out if they touched it. Fuck the Phillies that day put up 11. That's how windy it was. So even that's kind of skewed. Jesus Luzardo's untouchable. This is a Philly spot by far and large. I'm on the Phillies. I took them just on the money line. I said to myself, if I can find a 150, I'm just going to take the money line. I did get a 150, so that's what I bet. I would lay the runs as well. No, I wouldn't. If you got to lay -1.5, don't touch it. I don't. The Giants bats are too good, but I do think the Phillies get ahead early. I don't think the Giants can touch Jesus, but they might. But I know for a fact the Phillies can touch Justin Verlander. He is ass. So I'm on the Phillies today. Red Sox and the Rays. We got Walker, dog shit Bueller. And you have Ryan Pepe Hoyt. Pepe who? Actually, this is kind of like a pretty close pitching matchup in my opinion. So Walker Bueller for the Red Sox. He's gone 15 innings pitched. He has 18 hits, which is awful. That's scary. He has 10 earned runs. That's also scary. I'm sorry, 10 earned runs, 3 homers, and 2 walks. So he's not really walking a lot. He's not really he's very manageable in my opinion. He just throws, he's similar to Tanner Houck. He's similar to him. He just throws the ball in their fucking meatball noodles and the batters are just noodle dicking the ball out of the park. Like there's no other way to put it. He just is trash. He's just one of them pitchers who goes in, please go in, give me a few runs and give me 5-6 innings and then we'll pull you out because you suck. On the flipping of that, Ryan Pepe Hoyt for the Rays. I think he's ass, man. He saw the Rockies, the Pirates, and the Angels. So there's only one competent team that he's seen, and it was the Angels. And he went 5 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, 3 homers, and 3 walks. So the only team who can actually hit the ball killed him. Then he saw the Pirates and the Rockies, and they still scored 3 put together, and he still had 4 walks in those 2 games. I don't trust Ryan Pepe Hoyt at all. At all. The problem is Walker Bueller is somehow worse than Ryan Pepe Hoyt, And I don't think that the Red Sox bats are any better than the Angels. I don't think they're any better than the Pirates. Honestly, at this point, they can't hit shit. So I think you give a pitching advantage to the Rays, and the way their bats have been hitting the ball is unbelievable. I don't think there's any way you can avoid the Rays today. If you can get it at the 130 price, I would lock it. I think you have to lock it. I can't get away from it. I know it's kind of like, damn, do we want to keep backing them? But right now, man, their bats are on fire and they have a pitching advantage. And I think they're just a better team. And the Red Sox are ass. So I'm on the Rays minus 130. I like it a lot. Next game, Royals and the Yankees. So the Royals have Michael Wacha and the Yankees have Max High-Ass Fried coming out to on the bump. For the Royals, if you take a look at Michael Wacha, he's faced the Guardians, the Orioles, and the Twins. So, I mean, ass teams, very ass teams, but the Orioles bats are good. Of course, the Orioles hit the piss out of him. He's gone 14 innings, 13 hits, 7 earned runs, 1 home run. And the reason why I'm on the Yankees, 8 fucking walks. I talked about it. Anytime you back the Yankees, anytime you guys will see me personally back the Yankees, it's with pitchers who walk or contact pitchers. If you have a contact pitcher like Logan Webb, if you have a person who walks constantly like Michael Wacha, I'm putting the Yankees every time because you do not put them runners on base without suffering for it and paying the consequences. Michael Wacha cannot control his pitches. He has no command. He doesn't have any real, he's a strikeout guy, I guess, but it's not good. He only has fucking 11 Ks and that's for 3 teams who strike out. He's ass. On the flip end of this, you have Max Fried, guys. Oh my God, he's on some good weed. He looks unhittable. He has a fucking 1.56 ERA. They've won every one of his games by a mile except for versus the Tigers, the best team in ball. He's got 16 innings pitched, 18 hits, 3 earned runs, only 1 home run, and only 3 walks. I mean, dominant, man, like looking really, really good. He's been in a couple sticky situations, but the Royals can't score and can't bring runners in anyway. So I don't think they can touch him. The Royals can't hit. Michael Wacha is ass, and he is a very bad matchup for the Yankees today with how bad his command's been. He can't throw strikes. So you either end up in situations where you have to throw these Yankees hitters meatballs because you're in a fucking 2-ball, 1 strike, 3-ball, 1 strike, 3-ball, no strike count. Or you walk them. So I think Michael Wacha's in for a terrible night. Yankees probably play home run derby again. I'm on the Yankees by 2, and I love to play. I did put money on that. Guardians and the Orioles. So here in this game, for the Guardians, you have Logan Allen. And for the Orioles, you have Charlie old ass dog shit Morton. So you have two pitchers who are ass. They are so bad. Now, what you have to take into consideration is when you look at Logan Allen's stats, he's got a 3.6 ERA, and you might be like, well, he just went 4 innings and only gave up 4 hits and no runs. He still had 2 walks, and he was versus the fucking White Sox, and he only went 4 innings versus them. That is terrible. And the only competent team that he's seen is the Padres, and he went 5 innings, 7 hits with 4 runs and a homer and 5 walks. Ass. So what that tells you is if he faces a competent team who is not the White Sox, which he still did shit versus the White Sox, but any team who can hit the ball, he is ass. And last season he was ass. So now you're coming versus the Orioles, whose lineup is just top tier. On the flip end, though, you have Charlie Morton. He is so terrible. He's in the running for the worst pitcher in the league. 13 innings pitched, and he has not seen rock stars. He did see the D-backs, but he also saw the Red Sox and the Blue Jays. 13 innings pitched, 17 hits. Fucking, I got a calculator out and do algebra for this. He's given up 13 runs, 3 homers, and 8 walks. Ass. He is awful. So, though the Guardians suck and though they really can't score or hit the ball well, if there is ever a night for them to score, it's versus Charlie I am ass Morton. On the flip end, Logan Allen pitching the Orioles should play home run derby with him. And both these guys walk batters, so this should be just the highest scoring game ever. I'm on the over 8.5. I got a phenomenal price of minus 110, and I'm all over it. Next game. We have the Braves and we have the Blue Jays. Spencer Swellenbach versus Kevin Gausman on the mound. What a really good pitching matchup here. That said, I think, and I say this a lot because there's a lot of good pitchers and a lot of bad ones. So I'm always like, this is the best pitcher in the league. That's the worst pitcher in the league. Spencer Schwellenbach might actually be the best pitcher in baseball. I'm talking over Tariq Skubal. I'm talking over Wheeler. I'm talking over fucking Skeens. Like he is sickening. He is just sickening. He's gone 3 games. Mind you, this is not versus bums. He saw the Padres, the Marlins, and the Phillies. He goes deep in the games, doesn't walk anybody. He's gone 20 innings pitched, guys. Only 10 hits allowed in 20 innings. He's averaging a half a fucking hit a inning. He only has given up 1 run, and it was a solo home run. And he's only had 3 walks in 20 innings. Guys, he is without a doubt probably the best pitcher in baseball currently. It's disgusting. He's untouchable. On the flip end of this, you have Kevin Gausman. Kevin Gausman looks excellent as well, and he's seen some monsters. He saw the Orioles, he saw the Mets, and then he saw the bum-ass Red Sox. He's only given up 2 home runs and 3 walks, so no really home runs, no free runners on base. 19 innings pitched, 5 runs, 2 homers and 3 walks. Excellent. These 2 pitchers are very, very good. These 2 batting lineups kind of suck. I was able to get the first 5 under 4.5 for -135. I don't see a planet where this can go over. You can't hit Spitzer and you can't hit Kevin, and the Braves bats suck and the Blue Jays bats suck. I don't see any planet where this game goes over 4.5. I almost bet the Braves today at -110, but the line moved to 115 and it became too pricey for Papa. I was like, I don't want it for 115. I want the 110. If a Braves -110 pops back up, I will bet that. I'll post it in the Discord if it happens, so you guys can bet it too. I think the Braves win this game. I hate backing the Braves. I think they're double ass. I think they're one of the worst teams in baseball, but with Spencer on the bump and the bats kind of heating up, I think they can squeak it out. But for now, unless it's like -110, -105, I'm gonna just stick to my under 4.5. I think this bet is the best play of the day. I don't see how this gets cooked. If it gets cooked, one of the 2 top tier pitchers in the league just have a complete meltdown versus bad lineups. So I did bet that. Next game, Mets and the Twins. So this is one of the most confusing games on the slate today, guys. You have Tyler McGill for the Mets, and then you have Bailey Ober for the Twins. So the Mets being priced at -115 is one of the weirdest things I've seen all season. I can't figure out why. If any of you guys in the comments know or want to enlighten me as to what I'm missing for this. So first things first, Tyler McGill is untouchable. He again is up there. He's up there with Spencer Schwellenbach as one of the best pitchers in baseball. He was dominant last year too. He's got a .63 ERA. He's seen the Astros, the Blue Jays, and the Marlins. He's gone 14 innings. He's given up 11 hits, which isn't great, but only 1 run. He also has 7 walks, so maybe it's his expected numbers are high, but the guy has ice in his veins. He did the same thing last year. He walks a bit. He's a strikeout guy. He gets into high counts. He doesn't go super deep into games. Maybe it's the Mets bullpen that's causing this pricing, but on the flip end, you have Bailey Ober. He is ass. He has a fucking 7 ERA versus the Cardinals, the Astros, and the Royals. He only went 2 innings versus the Cardinals, and he gave up 8 runs, 2 homers, and 3 walks. Now, seeing the Astros if you take that game out, then he looks pretty manageable. He has 10 innings pitched between the Astros and the Royals, 10 innings pitched, 8 hits, 2 earned runs, a homer, and 3 walks. So pretty manageable if you take the Cardinals out of there, but the Royals and Astros really weren't hitting at the time. The Mets are on fire. They're playing well. They're winning every game. They're by far a better team. Tyler McGill is by far a better pitcher, so they have a pitching advantage, a batting advantage. I can't figure, the Twins suck, man. I cannot figure this out. I don't know why. I'm not going to overthink it. The Mets are one of the best teams in baseball. They have one of the best pitchers on the bump today. Bailey Ober sucks. I don't trust him at all, and I think the Twins are ass, and their bats can't hit anybody. So how does this go well for them? Why is this -115? Somebody in the comments, please enlighten me. Some of you guys do a lot of that deep-ass research. You guys know I like to just do common sense. Let me know. Let me know the hypothetical reason or the BS research reason as to why the Mets are 115. In the meantime, I'm all over it. I locked it. One of my favorite plays of the day. Next, Athletics versus the White Sox. Jeffrey Springs and Sean Burke. So Sean Burke for the White Sox is terrible. He has 3 games, 13 innings. He's given up 13 hits, 9 runs, 3 homers, 4 walks. He sucks. Then you have Jeffrey Springs for the Athletics. This one's quick, guys. He's had 3 games. He saw the Mariners, the Cubs, and the Padres. Those will give him some slack to only have a 4 ERA after those lineups. But he's gone 15 innings. He's given up 15 hits, 7 runs, 2 homers, and 7 walks. Really not impressive at all. Just a below average pitcher versus below average pitcher here. The problem is, obviously, I wanted to be on the Athletics, right? They should win. The White Sox are terrible. And their Athletics have really good bats. Problem is, you got to lay minus 160 to get the money line. I don't want to lay 2 just in case the Athletics are cold today, and I don't trust Jeffrey Springs not to give up some hits to the White Sox. The over-under 7.5, so that already tells me that they don't think it's going to be a lot of hits today. I believe the wind is zooming inwards, and the Athletics team total is set to like 4 if you wanted to get value there, or like 5. So I'm like, I just don't think there's anywhere to get value here. If you parlay and just throw the Athletics on there, it should be free, but I stayed away from it. I ain't putting no capital on it. Don't think I'll get nothing back. Not a good value. I'm out. Next. Tigers versus the Brewers. You got Jack, the GOAT, Flaherty, and then you have Quinn Priester for the Brewers. So I'm gonna be honest. I think on paper, a lot of people will think like this is a very good pitching matchup, and the Tigers' price continues to be just completely disrespectful. I was able to get the money line at minus 110. Let's start with Jack, the GOAT, Flaherty. He saw the Dodgers, the White Sox, and the Yankees. So he saw the Dodgers and the Yankees. In these three games, he has 15 innings pitched, only 9 hits, only 3 runs, and most impressively, only 1 home run. That's versus the Dodgers, the Yankees, and the White Sox, guys. 15 innings pitched, only 9 hits. The Yankees hit him 3 times, and the Dodgers hit him 3 times. Only the Dodgers had 1 home run on him. And that's really the only reason that he has 2 runs. Otherwise, his ERA would be a fucking 0.5. And he's only had 7 walks and a bunch of strikeouts, like 22 Ks. Again, one of the top pitchers in baseball. No one can touch him. No one can hit him. He saw 2 best offenses and cooked them, shut them the fuck out. On the flip side, he got Quinn Priester, who there's a lot of hype around him, but he looked like shit. In my opinion, he did not look good. He saw the Rockies, went 5 innings, got hit 6 times versus the worst hitting team with the lowest batting averages in ball. 5 innings, 6 hits, a home run, and 2 walks. That is ass. That is terrible. Quinn Priester is ass. I don't care what anybody says. He is ass. I'm taking advantage of this. I'm on the Tigers' first 5, Tigers money line, Tigers team total. I'm on all of them happily, fucking happily. Couldn't wait to bet these. What a fair price. What a steal. I woke up and said, oh, there's a gift for me today, and locked all these. If you don't do anything else today, please bet these Tigers. Best team in baseball. Trash ass pitcher. Brewers suck. I'm all over. And you can't touch Jack Flaherty. Next game, guys. Astros and the Cardinals. So Astros have Hunter Brown on the bump. Cardinals have Eric Fetty. Eric Fetty, I think he sucks. I'm not impressed with him. Hunter Brown is very, very good. I think the Astros have a pretty big pitching advantage here, and the price of minus 125 right now is really not bad. Hunter Brown has 18 innings pitched. He goes deep into games. He only has given up 11 hits and 4 runs, and only has 3 walks in 18 innings. Like, that's really, really impressive. Oh, and only 1 home run and 20 Ks. Very, very, very impressive. We all know he's like a top tier pitcher. On the flip end, Eric Fetty, I think he's mid as it gets. 15 innings pitched, 7 hits, 7 earned runs. The problem is, though, he had a meltdown versus the Red Sox. If you go look at the Twins and Pirates only, then he'd have 12 innings with 2 hits and no runs. Problem is, those are 2 of the worst fucking lineups in baseball, so how much emphasis do you put on that? I have to give the Astros the pitching advantage. What I'm scared of is these Cardinals bats, man. What the fuck? These Cardinals bats are just ridiculous. They just are hitting the piss out of everybody. So although I think Hunter Brown does really good, and I think he probably shuts him out, he does go deep into games. What if they hit him? And what if the bullpen comes in and gets shelled by him too? Like, you just can't count the Cardinals out when they're hitting like this. So because of that, I stayed away from it. I don't want to put my capital on there and hope to get a return. I don't like fading teams whose bats are hot. You guys know that about me. If the bats are hot, I really don't like fading them, because I think that good bats, if hot bats, will hit any pitcher. So I got to stay away. That said, if you do play the Astros at minus 125, I wouldn't be mad at you. I would completely understand, and I think it's probably a good bet. If you want to parlay it, be my guest, but be careful. Them Cardinals bats are hot. Next should be a great game here. I'm probably most excited to watch this game tonight. I don't know. I think it's going to be very competitive. You got UC, I cannot breathe Coach Kikuchi. And then you have Patrick Bumass Corbin on the bump for the Rangers. So Kikuchi, awful, man, awful. He really has not been manageable at all. He's seen the White Sox, the Cardinals, the Rays, 18 innings pitched, fucking 15 hits, 10 runs, 4 home runs, 8 walks. I mean, this dude is ass. He's been ass for a while, but man, he damn near as double cheeks he is ass. I mean, that is so bad. I don't know how he's still starting in the MLB. 18 innings, 15 hits, 10 earned runs, 4 home runs, 8 walks. Do you hear that? I mean, that's not even made up numbers. That's actually his stats. Like, that is awful. On the flip end, you got Patrick Corbin. He only had 1 start versus the Cubs. He couldn't get past fucking 4 innings. He went 4 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, a homer, 2 walks, and got yoinked. He's terrible too. In my opinion, I'm very confused because most projections, most cappers, most AI, almost no projection has this game going over. So this is my Messiah play. This is purely off gut. I don't know how it doesn't go over 8.5. I have no idea. The Angels are some of the best bats in baseball. They're playing home run derby versus fucking everybody. Kikuchi comes out here and gives up 2-3 home runs every single game. He is ass. He gets shelled no matter what. He walks everybody. And Patrick Corbin sucks. You have two awful pitchers and line up with the Angels that's unbelievable, and the Rangers who, when given opportunity, they can score. I don't know how this doesn't go over. I'm all over the 8.5, and I fucking love this read. I hope it hits so I can feel like a Messiah, but be wary with this one. You don't need to tell. A lot of places have this game low scoring. Just want to be clear, but I don't see it that way, and I'm on the over. Next, guys, Cubs and the Padres. So you got Shuta Imanaga Himataka, and then you have Randy Vasquez. So I was torn on this one. I did not bet it, but I have a lean of the over 7.5 in the Cubs money line. So Shota Imanaga, he's very, very, very good, guys. 2.7 ERA. He saw the Dodgers, the D-backs, the Padres, the Rangers. So like he saw a lot of competition. He shut out the Dodgers, damn near shut out the D-backs, damn near shut out the Padres. Saw the Rangers though, went 5 innings, 7 hits, 5 runs, and 2 homers. So his last start, he looked terrible. Obviously, we expect him to bounce back. That's not his normal. Everybody has bad games. I'm okay with that. I don't think it really represents him. And even after that meltdown, he still has 2.7 ERA. On the flip side, though, you got Randy Vasquez, who people keep acting like he sucks and he's not good and he's the weak link on the Padres pitching staff. And I'm sorry, maybe that was in the past, but this season he's excellent. 15 innings, 7 hits in 15 innings, 3 earned runs in 15 innings. Like, come the fuck on. And that's versus the Braves, the Cubs, and the Athletics. Cubs and Athletics have great offensive lineups, so it's not like he's facing bums besides the Braves. He looks excellent. The one scary thing is he walks the piss out of batters. And the Padres, out of the 3 teams he's seen, the Padres have the best at bats next to the Cubs, and he walked the Cubs 5 times. If you put these Padres batters on base, you are fucked. I'm getting mixed up. Fuck that. He's the goddamn pitcher. What I meant to say is if you put the Cubs batters on base, he's fucked. And the last time he saw him, he got 5. So you got to be careful there. I mean, if he does it again, I think the Cubs are going to cook him if he puts these runners on base. So I'd be very scary, but he does get out of jams a lot. It's a tough game to cap. I would lean the Cubs due to the fact that Randy saw them and walked 5 batters. I just hate walks. And he also gave up 2 runs versus them. I think he got a bit lucky that game. I think it could have been a lot worse. Or I'd lean the over 7.5 because if Randy's getting in trouble and Shada has another meltdown, I think it could go over. But I don't trust either of these enough to put money on them. But these would be my leans. Okay, guys, and then the last game of the day, really nothing to talk about here. It's the Dodgers and the Rockies, Ryan Feltner and Landon Knack. Both pitchers are pretty manageable and good. It could go over, it could go under. I'm damn sure not laying 3 with Dodgers bats who have been very unreliable and inconsistent. I don't know if it goes over, don't know if it goes under. Not laying 3, but also don't trust the Rockies to keep it within 3. It's impossible to cap this game. Don't put your money on it. Stay away from it. Fade it. I wouldn't even parlay the Dodgers money line. I'm being dead serious. Don't even do that. Don't do it to yourself. Stay away from this game. It's ass. Okay, guys? So for today, let's get out of here. Let's get it back and let's crack these folks.